Hey, we just got back from our vacation. I decided to take my kids on a non-traditional Thanksgiving break. So instead of doing the, turkey, ham, stuffing, all that type of stuff at home, we decided to take our show on the road, and we headed down to Orlando, Florida. And I had a timeshare down there at Westgate Resorts. So that's what you're seeing now, or you just were seeing. I bought the timeshare back during COVID, and it was just like a test run. So I only had 1 week, and I had to use it before the end of the year. So, yep, we went for Thanksgiving. And while we were down there, we did so many different things. One of the things, we went to the marshlands to find alligators. And that has been something I've been wanting to do for quite some time now, actually a few years. But the last time I went, the kids were still sort of young. So I didn't want to take them then because I never been on one. So I didn't know how dangerous it was, if they would like it. But look, we actually were able to see an alligator. It was so cool. I've never seen a big alligator in person like that, especially in their habitat. So I thought that was so cool, and it was something that I was glad that I was able to take the kids to so that they can experience, and hopefully they'll be able to remember this forever. But if not, at least they remember it for now. So the Marshland tour, it was a little bit out of Orlando, and it was a great time. I really enjoyed it. Now, there are a few things I will say if you are going to go. Your lashes, they're going to be flying everywhere, so be careful with that. Other than that, have fun. It was completely safe, and we had a great time. So on actual Thanksgiving Day, we actually didn't have any good food. We just had pizza and burgers. And then we went mini golfing right there on the resort. We really didn't do a lot of things out of the resort because I didn't know if they were going to be open or not, being it's the holiday. And I didn't want to make people have to feel like I'm the reason that people are out working. So the next day, we actually chilled for most of the day at the resort. And then we went to this cool little restaurant. Well, it's not even a little restaurant. It's a smaller size, but it's a cool restaurant. It's called 24 Hours, and it's a faux noodle restaurant. Right there, you see the GM. He helped us at our table, actually, so he was really nice. I really appreciated that. And we went ahead and we took some pictures because, look at all the vibes, look at all the aesthetic and everything. This restaurant is a 2D restaurant. It's the first one in Orlando. It was super cute, super cool. I took tons of pictures for TikTok and everything else. And my kids, they were trying to take pictures and everything else too. So yeah, it was lots of vibes. What we had got was some dumplings, which were actually my favorite. They were really, really tasty. They costed about $8 for the dumplings. And then we had got a fried noodle, I believe, bowl, as well as a soup style bowl. And both of those were good. The kids, my daughter didn't like the soup one, but she did like the noodles. The noodles were a little bit spicy, but both of my children were able to eat one, no problem. The soup one, I honestly wasn't that big of a fan of it either. It just wasn't my thing, but there was nothing bad about it. But I would say this restaurant is definitely stop you should make if you are in Orlando, because it's pretty, fairly priced. Each bowl was about $15 and it's shareable. So next we went to this place. It is a gaming place, sort of like Dave and Buster's style place. I really don't know how to pronounce the name, so I'm not even going to try. But it was really fun. The kids, they had a great time. We did that. So the restaurant I just showed you, that actually is open till 2 a.m. So that was really nice because you can go, late night if you want to get something to eat. And then we went to this place, which also was open until 2 a.m. But we didn't go at 2 a.m. We went about 11. We were there about 11. So yeah, it was really, really cool. And you're about to see the name. So that's the name of the place. And it's sort of close to the Westgate Resort, Disney, all of that. And the restaurant was the same way. It was really close. It was like 10 minutes away from each other. Inside, they have tons of cool games. This was a Friday night. So there were quite a few people in there, but it wasn't like overly crazy packed. But there were definitely people in there. Being in it was so late, I don't think, that's probably why we didn't have any wait for lines and stuff like that. They did also have golf karting, not golf cart, cart rides. I can't remember what's it called, like race car rides. But we weren't able to do that this day because the next time was at 12 a.m. I wasn't going to stay that long. So right here we did the VR sets. We were really fun. I love doing VR sets. I don't know if anyone has ever done them with their kids, but it's really, really fun, especially if you have boys. They get all into it. If they're a gamer, or I'm sure they already know about it. They probably already told you about it. But yeah, so here we are doing the VR sets, and overall, the experience was cool. It is a little bit pricey. I will say that. I think each activity is about $16 if you were to buy them individually, or you can buy a monthly membership, or you can do what I did, which was get a Groupon. But even with the Groupon, it ended up being $10 each activity, and you get to do each activity one time. And it's $10 each. So I paid $40 for each one of us, and we got to do each activity once. The next activity is the laser tag, which was really, really fun. We was turned up in there. We was chasing. Oh my goodness, it was turned up in that laser tag. So we had a great time doing that. And then there was another activity as well. After that, we just hit it back and chilled. The next day, which was Saturday, we went to Universal Studios. So I love me some Universal Studios. It is always a good time. I try not to go, or not even try, because it's expensive. We paid $170, $188 a piece for our tickets. So yeah, it's expensive. But my sister really wanted to take my niece, who's right there. And so I said, okay, well, she's never been, and, it's an experience I can never have again. So, with her being little like that, so I'll go ahead and, chuck up the money, and go. And my kids, they had a great time anyway. And my daughter, this is in the Harry Potter candy store. The little girls, they love themselves some candy. So she was in her glory. But the prices were very high up in this candy store. So we didn't get anything. We just looked around and, see what they had. But yeah, so we really, my favorite part of the park is actually the Harry Potter part of the park. It's so cute, and I never watched the movies or read the books, but it's just so cute. I feel like I know it just from that. And my daughter's teacher is a huge Harry Potter fan, so she knows all about Harry Potter. And because he's such a fan, he made the students read the book as one of their assignments. So she really knows about it. So this is actually my favorite ride in the park as well. Is the Harry Potter part, which is sort of like a VR set style. I don't remember what it's called, 2D ride, something like that. But yeah, it was really fun. And I will say that I was a little bit nervous with going to the park during Thanksgiving weekend. I thought it was going to be crazy packed, which it still was full. The lines were long. Like the ride wait for the more popular ones were like an hour and 20 minutes or something like that, which is definitely long. And the shorter lines, or the not as popular rides, wait might have been like a half an hour, 40 minutes. And then as the night went on, the times went down. Now, if you're wondering about like the temperature and what to wear or anything like that, if you were to be going in late fall or early winter, as you see, some people have on long sleeves, little jackets and stuff like that. And then some people have short sleeves and shorts. So it just is up to you. But the weather on this day was about 75 with cloudy sky. So you want to dress probably in layers will be your best bet, just in case you get hot, or if you get cold, you can always just strip down your layers. And that's what we did, and it was a great time. I'm gonna just let the camera roll a little bit so you can watch some of the film, and then I'll jump back on. So here, this is the end of our trip, and I made the kids come along with me for brunch and take pictures and all the things that I like to do. And we went into this area that's called Lake Nona which is sort of a newer part of Orlando. It's the most recent development. And we went to this brunch spot called Chroma. I seen it on TikTok, and they said it's really good, and the restaurant's really cute, which it was. So we went in, and we had got everything is a la carte. So if you are going with kids, it could get a little bit pricey because, kids, they be wanting everything. I mean, even yourself, like, it can get a little bit pricey if you, weren't expecting it. But everything was all good. We got whatever we wanted or whatever, and some drinks and stuff like that. Well, I got a drink, of course, the kids. It's the end of the week. I needed that drink. It was a tequila drink. It was so good and strong, and I really needed it. So, the restaurant is really cute. It wasn't crazy packed, but there definitely was some folks in there. You can tell that this was the spot that people go to, sort of look cute and stuff. There were some people laid back, but you can tell that this is a spot that people go to, like, do celebrations or, like, as a vibe, So it was really cute. They actually had a DJ playing there as well. So I thought that was really nice. That's my drink right there, y'all. It was, like I said, tequila, and I needed that. So, it's called Chroma, and it's a little vibe. So I did go back to the bar to see what else I can get. Because my kids, they were chill, but kids at the end of the week, it was us all week. I was tired. So that's the DJ, and she was playing all the jams, y'all. Yes, I was vibing and stuff. So my daughter, she got sliders, and I believe they were $12 for the 2 sliders, and everything was a la carte. And I didn't see fries, but she didn't ask, so I guess she didn't get any. And then my son, he had got bacon, eggs, and something else. And I had got this, it's a French toast. It's cheese, what is it? What did they say? Cheese something. A cream cheese stuffed French toast. And it was really good. It was really, really sweet. Neither one of my children actually cared for it. I let them taste it, and neither one of them wanted to finish the piece that I let them taste. They was like, no. So that's me and my daughter. We actually vibing out, listening to the music. I don't know. We was listening to some Afro beats. I think the lady was playing. But yeah, so Chroma, it's a place to check out if you have a chance. If you don't, I won't say that you're really missing on anything besides the vibes, though. The vibes was definitely there. But in terms of the food, they can step it up a little bit, I feel like. But my son, he did love his eggs and bacon and stuff. So next we went to this hotel. It's called Wave. It's a new hotel. Like I said, this whole area is a new development. So we went to this hotel, and it was so cute. So I had to take all the pictures and stuff. And then I walked up the steps just to see what was up there. And one thing that I did like about this hotel, sometimes you go to hotels, and as soon as you get to the door, can I help you? And they're trying to kick you out the hotel if you're not a guest, which I can understand for safety reasons. But at the same time, sometimes you just want to, check the hotel out. So they were not like that at all. They let me use the bathroom and everything. And then I went upstairs, and I seen there was this cute restaurant. Now, like I said, I already had my drinks at the other place, but this restaurant was so cute. I really wanted to take some pictures and stuff. So I was like, well, I'll at least stay and just get a drink, so I can take my pictures, get a little vibe going or whatever, chill. I think they also had music playing, but it wasn't like the other place. They wasn't, me popping like the other place. But it was still cute, cool. The people were really nice, but the decor, the way they put this place together, oh my goodness, yes, they did their thing with that one. So this drink actually was not the best, honestly. It wasn't the best, but it was really cute though. So, I took my pictures of it, and I took my pictures with it. And so we just chilled the last day, and we stayed there for about a half an hour. And then we headed back. And this is about a half an hour from Orlando. Like I said, it's not actually considered Orlando. So it's about a half an hour away from my hotel and everything like that. So overall, I would definitely say the trip was a success. The kids were able to do activities that they enjoyed. I was able to do a few things that I enjoyed, and I would do it again.